from Canada. Yeah, that one state, Canada. Yeah, you always get booed for Canada. It's so weird. Most of these people are going to be moving there in the next few months.
It's not having a job.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Jordan Chang.
Kenny was giving me the blue balls over there. And I also really thought I'd be the most offensive comedian tonight, but not even close. It's good though, man. You were a buffer because Samara and I were basically the same person. So, as you can see, right? Yeah. My wife goes away on business a lot, so the dog and I we kind of take care of each other, keep each other out of trouble. I make sure he doesn't shit in the house. And he makes it too awkward to masturbate in the living room. So, really simpatico like that. Right? It's a nice couch. Some stains don't come out, right? And, I know you can't tell by my excellent posture, but I actually broke my back last summer. Yeah, no, not a good time. Don't recommend it. I have a 7-inch titanium rod inside of me. Not as good as it sounds like. Not at all. Not at all. No, it was pretty dire actually. I was in the hospital for 12 days. I couldn't walk for 7. I couldn't masturbate for a full 36 hours. So it was pretty serious, guys. Yeah. I mean, there's some bright sides. For example, I now have a mountain of Percocet at my disposal. And my wife says I've become a much better listener. So that's good. But no, it's pretty shitty overall. The worst thing is everybody wants to know how you did it. How'd you break your back? I wish I could tell them it was something cool, like I wrecked my Harley, or I snapped my spine by fucking too hard. That's a thing. I think that's a thing. I don't have that kind of torque, but you guys back there, you can probably be careful. All right? Could happen. All right? Yeah. No, it's shitty. I gotta tell them the truth. I broke my spine by crashing my bicycle, and they had to cut the spandex off of me. Yeah, you guys can laugh at that. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Even my second grader nephew had to have a go at me. He comes up and he says, "Uncle Jordan, you gotta be more careful on your two-wheeler." You little shit. I wish your parents were more careful 7 years ago. I didn't actually say that. I'm gonna wait till he's older to tell me he was conceived after a Nickelback concert. So. Don't worry, I'm from Canada. We hate them too. So. Canada kind of sucks though, eh? Yeah. We talk a lot of shit about you guys. Every time I tell my Canadian friends that I moved down here, it's like I'm telling them I moved to prison. It's like, oh no, bud. What for? When are you getting out? Fuck you, man. I'm America. I have a gun now, right? Yeah. I'm learning quick, right? That's the idea. I'm gonna pass that citizenship test. Seriously though, I think Canada's kind of just like the softer, shittier version of the United States. Like, you guys have DJ Khaled, we have DJ Caillou, so that's kind of where we're at, Like, you guys fought a war for your independence. We just asked the Queen really nicely for like 100 years. Fine. Also, how I get sex with my wife every 100 years or so. It just feels like that. As a Canadian, I do get a kick out of your political issues. Like, I don't have a dog in that fight, so it's like pure entertainment for me. It's like the WWE, but if all the wrestlers wore adult diapers. Yeah. No. I mean, for example, like you guys are arguing about abortion all the time. We settled that in Canada a long time ago. Let me just say, as a Canadian, I'm extremely pro-choice. Whoa, wait. I think abortion should be legal right up until the kid can swing a baseball bat. I want to see what he's got before I decide, He's not making the NBA, clearly. So, I told that joke the other night, and this guy leans over his wife. He's like, Kevin would have never been born. Poor Kevin, man. Can't hit the curveball, and he's getting aborted at age 5. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no. It's, I do miss some things about Canada, though. Like ice fishing, for example. It's kind of our national pastime, good family activity. We obviously don't have that here in Tucson. The only kind of ice fishing we have here in Tucson is ice fishing for illegal immigrants. Which, don't get me wrong, still a good time. The sound travels slow in that direction. It's just not as family friendly because they're sending the families. You guys get it. You guys get it. I'm done with that joke. I'm good. Good one, right? Yeah. Yeah, no, in Canada we do a lot of stupid virtue signaling. You guys know that, right? Our major exports are maple syrup and virtue. So I think the dumbest one we do, though, by far, it's called, I don't know if you guys have this here, it's called the native land acknowledgement. Basically, that means every time you have an event, hold a meeting, or even take a shit, you have to say something like, I, Jordan Shane, am taking this shit on the unceded, stolen territory of the Mohawk people. Does that make it better? I think that's kind of just trolling, you know? It's like, hey buddy, I stole your car, and we both know I stole it, but to make up for it, I'm going to drive by your house every morning and let you know that I still have it. Yeah, that makes it better, right? Yeah, no, that's dumb. Yeah. No, I like most things in Tucson a lot better than in Canada. One thing that's definitely worse, though, the condition of the vehicles on the road. Yeah, seen some shit out there, man. Like, when I got my Arizona driver's license, I kind of half expected them to confiscate my front bumper as part of the process, you know, so I fit in. But no, the other day I saw a woman holding up her side curtain airbag to make a left-hand turn. I mean, I want that kind of hustle, but Jesus Christ, I'd be crying for a week. It's like, I had a car crash. She's like, I'm getting to work, bitch. Love that. That's Tucson right there. But people say it's 2024. We should have flying cars by now. Thank God we don't in Tucson, man. Yeah. You'd see 2 or 3 9/11s a week on your way to work. I'll never forget where I was when the second Circle K went down. 9/11 jokes, everybody. That's why I came from Canada. I get a lot of shit because I'm so skinny. Like, I'm way too skinny, right? Yeah. The worst I've heard recently is I look like I OD'd on Ozempic. Yeah, that's a tough one. I mean, that's smart, but that's tough to hear. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm okay with it though. Like, Ozempic, like, ladies, that's a good thing, right? Lose a little weight, get healthy, that's all good. But us guys, though, got a different set of priorities, right? How about a drug for us to add some weight to our cocks? Introducing Ozemdick. Unzip your potential. Yeah. You could use some of that? Is that what that laugh's about? Or I would take it, dude. I would be ODing on that Ozempic too. Yeah, I need a lot of that. Yeah, I got told the other day that I looked like I was ready for the Civil War. Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm ready. But like, I don't know what gave. Maybe it was the NASCAR hat. But no, I think that actually just means I've achieved a rather elite level of whiteness. You know, like just above lacrosse team captain and just below Grand Wizard. You know, there's a sweet spot there, right? You know, you got to stay in the sweet spot. You don't want to be too white. That's my point. You know, you can be Antiques Roadshow white. You can't be Insurrection white, right? You find that sweet spot. You can be NASCAR white, but you can't be father and uncle to the same child white. You know, that's where it gets not cool anymore, right? You can be separate your recycling white, but you can't be separate the drinking fountains white. You know? You gotta keep a tab on that. All right, I'll end with this. This is like my one clean joke, so you know we'll clean it up before Kenny comes in here and makes a mess again. You guys know, you know it's a really good Asian restaurant. People say, you know it's a really good Asian restaurant when you see actual Asian people eating there. Like, that means it's authentic. They get all excited, right? Yeah. That may be true, but I don't think the same thing's true about American restaurants. I don't think you're ever going to see an Asian family walk into an Applebee's, see a bunch of fat asses in NASCAR t-shirts, and lean down, this is going to be good. It's authentic. Thanks so much. I'm Jordan.